The man accidentally discovered a treasure at the bottom of the sea. He pushed aside the sand above it and, using all his strength, pulled the treasure out. When he took a closer look, he found that it was an ancient golden dagger, encrusted with rubies. John was overjoyed. The dagger was worth at least $300,000. He returned to the seabed to continue searching for treasure. This time, to his surprise, he found a stone worth over $100 million. He excitedly showed it to his companions. His friends thought he had gone mad with greed, but John told them that this was an ancient stone, which meant there must be treasure beneath it. To find the treasure, they equipped themselves with high-quality gear and returned to the treasure site. They first marked the treasure area, then took out the detection equipment and began scanning. Suddenly, the needle spun wildly. Jack quickly gestured to John, signaling that there was something below. John immediately grabbed the prepared hairdryer and blew the sand away. A rusted iron chain appeared before them. Following the chain, they found an ancient cannon. Both of them were ecstatic. They quickly tied ropes around both ends of the cannon and then inflated airbags with oxygen, preparing to lift the cannon to the surface. But an accident occurred. On the ship, Casey noticed that a patrolling Coast Guard had suddenly arrived for an inspection. If the treasure was discovered by the Coast Guard, it would certainly be confiscated. Jack quickly signaled to John to release some oxygen to slow the cannon's ascent, but John made a mistake and accidentally released all the oxygen. Without buoyancy, the cannon quickly sank. In the chaos, John's arm got tangled in the rope, and the cannon dragged him down at high speed. In the next moment, the cannon pressed down on his hand. No matter how hard his companions tried, they couldn't move it. Worse still, their oxygen had run out, and they were only able to take turns using a single oxygen tank. In a critical moment, Jack poured all the remaining oxygen into the airbags and used all his strength to finally lift the cannon. Meanwhile, John quickly pulled his right hand free. When they returned to the ship, Casey realized that the lead Coast Guard officer was her classmate. After a brief explanation, the Coast Guard left. Although they lost the cannon, they didn't give up. The next day, they returned to the same area and discovered something even more unbelievable.